Hello everyone, how you doing? This is Bandit Adventure, week number 2. Well, during week number 2, I'm going to give you some basic information. Okay, I'm having my procedure through Weight Loss Solution in Scottsdale, Arizona. My doctor's name is John Husted. I'm scheduled. I had a doctor's appointment today. I met with Dr. Husted. When I got weighed in, I found out that I lost 11 pounds. 11 pounds. I ate. All right. I ate. So I lost 11 pounds. Man, that was really exciting. Which means that it's not so bad to just eat plain lean chicken and plain lean turkey. Well, of course, I had to put a little something in it. So I used a little bit of spicy mustard because it didn't have any sugars. It didn't have any carbohydrates. So it didn't have any, and I think it didn't have any calories as well. And I was able to also have sugar-free popsicles and Jell-O. And I can drink as many protein drinks as I like, and of course, plenty of water. It was a struggle last week. Don't get me wrong. It was a struggle. Thursday, I had taken about 3 protein drinks with me to work. On the way home, I got down to my 3rd protein drink, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna leave this one here because I was feeling pretty good, So I'm about halfway, on my journey home, and all of a sudden that hunger pain hit me. It was like, it felt like a ton of bricks or something. Just, how when you get hungry, us big people, we know. When you get hungry, your stomach just give you that feeling, and it just hits you really hard, okay? But anyway, the only thing I could think to myself was, can I make it home? I knew I had another appointment to attend. I had choir rehearsal to attend, which I needed to be there like 6:30 p.m. So I was like, man, I'm not going to make it because I didn't have enough time to go home. So I was trying to think of where can I get me some skinless chicken, because you have to eat skinless chicken. Where can I eat me some skinless chicken? Where can I purchase some skinless chicken? So the only place initially I thought of was Kentucky Fried Chicken. And wouldn't you know it, I couldn't find a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and the closest Kentucky Fried Chicken was about 20 miles from where I was. And that pain it just felt like it was just going throughout my whole body. I was drinking the water wasn't satisfying at that time, okay? Well, about time I got to the Kentucky Fried Chicken after I had got some gas, all of a sudden that hunger pain, it was gone, right? So I was like, cool, I can make it. So I get on the expressway and it hits me, bam, again. I'm like, man, this is deep. So then I thought about another restaurant, which was called Polo Loco. Polo Loco definitely sells skinless chicken. So I went to Polo Loco, bought me a breast. That sucker was so juicy, so good. Okay, maybe all right, it was good. Okay, so I ate that, had enough energy, the hunger pain was gone, went to choir rehearsal, did what I had to do, went home, fixed me a lean turkey burger, ate that, drank my water, drank me some protein, extremely satisfied. Saturday, my wife and I went to the show. Well, my wife decides she's going to have popcorn. So my wife had some popcorn. I'm sitting up there going, man, ain't that something? I'm like, it's cool. I have to admit, I nibbled on about, I chewed on about 3 or 4, kernels of popcorn. And then, I spit it out. And that taste initially was gratifying for me. Sunday was also difficult because, of course, Sunday was a long day. I went to church. When I came back, had my protein drinks, ate me some chicken. But at some point, I think a lot of times in my case, I guess I use food as a way to give me something to do. So I think I was just looking for something to eat. I didn't want a popsicle. I didn't want any more chicken. I didn't want a turkey burger. And I was just looking and looking and looking. So I nibbled on 5 wheat crackers. But you know what? It wasn't so bad, because when I went into the doctor today and found that I lost 11 pounds, I was extremely happy. So I don't believe I mentioned this, but just to be on the safe side, I am scheduled once again for the 13th, which is Friday at 8 a.m. And my follow-up appointment is scheduled for August the 30th. So all I got to say is it's all good. And the diet is great. And I just want to thank you all for your support and ask you for your continuous support. And say if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. Because if I have the answer, I most definitely will supply you with that answer. At least the information that I may have found out. So all I want to say is thank you. Oh, yes. And by the way, when I went into the doctor's office, they had me sign off on all these consent forms and everything, telling me about the different complications and what have you, talking about a living will. So if you don't have a living will, you should definitely get one. If you don't have a power of attorney, if you don't want to do a living will, do a power of attorney. Do a power of attorney. That's something that they're going to ask you, and they're going to tell you about all these different. Give you this list of all these complications that you can have, and tell you what you can and you can't have. Because basically, between now and Thursday, I stay on the same diet, but Thursday I'm supposed to be on a straight liquid diet. I need to discontinue eating or drinking at midnight. And then Friday morning, I need to be there by 7 a.m. And my surgery is scheduled for 8 a.m. So once again, thank you and have a good one.